Hi there, bluegrass buddies and fiddle friends. It's Mike Mitchell here from the Floyd Music School and Mike Mitchell Band with another bluegrass fiddle lesson for Bluegrass Unlimited magazine. It is my great pleasure, and frankly, I feel very honored to be bringing you these monthly lessons in bluegrass fiddle. Again, thank you to the good folks at Bluegrass Unlimited magazine and my buddy Dan Miller for allowing me to share my fiddle lessons with you all. So, last month and in months previous, I do advanced level, second position, gnarly double stop kind of things. And I shouldn't always do that because I need to be more balanced and bring beginner and intermediate level stuff as well. So I was thinking that let's take a fiddle tune, the Eared Mule, that's largely, at least in my neck of the woods in southwestern Virginia, it's largely played by old-time fiddlers. But let's take that fiddle tune and run through a beginner player version of it. Very simple quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, half note. And move it in through late beginner, early intermediate level. With a shuffle, la 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 la, and then we'll run it through an intermediate level, with making it into like the fiddle tune, la 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 la. I think it'll be really fun. And then, next month I'll show everyone the twin for the same tune, all three versions, because this is a great song for twin fiddling. This is also a great song for adding all kinds of cool ornaments. It's literally infinite, endless, the ornaments that advancing fiddlers can add to this tune. So we may even build on this tune for subsequent Bluegrass Unlimited videos. We'll see. So we're in the key of G. You guys have heard me talk before about the importance of playing scales. I still do. I play scales all day, every day. Of course, it's kind of my job at Floyd Music School, but if you think I play in tune, might be because I play scales all the time. Let's start with Eared Mule, Module 1, Version 1. We're going to start with a B, first finger on A. Try and hold that down while you put the third finger on D at the pitch of G. Give the left hand a little bit of a break into the open D string. And then G2 or B. A, C, B, A, G, B, A. That's phrase 1, my friends. Let's play it again. 1, 2, you know what to do, and fantastic. One more time. And let me just give you a little bit of a hint. The reason I encourage you to leave the index finger down on B while you play the third finger on the pitch of D is because that is a major third double stop, which can evolve into down the road. But something to look forward to, right? And so hold your fingers down. The rule of thumb for me is don't lift a finger. Here we go again. 1, 2, you know what to do, and second phrase is entirely the exact same thing except for the last measure, which is just 3 Gs. So here we go. phrase is suitable for the very beginner fiddle player. As soon as you get comfortable with it, feel free to add a drone string. Right? Very easily done. And always remember, a bow has an easier time of resting on two strings than it does of balancing on one. Just saying. I know at the beginner level, we're really focused on balancing on one string. Please search up my Seesaw for Violin video. Very helpful warm-up exercise for that. But two strings are easier to balance on, so you can give yourself a little bit of a rest. And then maybe the next phrase. Now to the B part, open A, ready, and second finger at D2 high or F sharp. Let's play that again, ready, and next phrase, D1 or E, D3, G, D2 high, F sharp, D1, open D, D2 high, A. Let's play that phrase again, my friends. Ready, and very nice. Phrase 3 is the same as phrase 1. Ready, play. Phrase 4 is almost the same as phrase 2. It's a 1, 3, 2, 1, and then 3 open Ds. Nice. I hope that if and when you need to, you're pausing this video just to make sure that you stay up. You'll have a better play-along experience if you pause, rewind, and make sure that you're staying with me. Here we go for the B part. 1, 2, you know what to do, and as soon as you're comfortable with that, yes, you can add drones. Even a D4. And any combination of droning. You can also add some nice slideys or scoops. I just think it's a really easy spot to do some slidey, some scoops, and some drops with our fingers on the D string. And then we go back and we repeat an A part, and that's another kind of cool thing about the Flop-Eared Mule. It is a very simple melody, which is great for beginners, and it's a little bit of a different twist on the AABB. This is AABA. So the last A part, 1, 2, ready, and let's do the whole song together, the beginner version. 1, 2, ready, and hope you enjoyed those little ornaments that I added, a couple little things, and I also hope that you don't stress about them at all or try implementing them too soon. If you try implementing them and you realize that your thought process is just still way focused on what finger, what string, what time, and what direction my bow is going, then it's not time to put that ornament in. It's time for you to play along with me and enjoy the fact that I'm playing the ornament and know that at some point in time, osmosis does work and you will be playing that ornament as well. But don't jump ahead. I find that that can be frustrating to the effort of learning. So just a little bit of, I guess, words of wisdom from a fiddle teacher. Now let's move on to version 1B, which is a shuffle. Bum diddy, bum diddy, bum diddy, bum diddy. Suits the clawhammer banjo style very well. It is sort of the second evolution of fiddling, right? Of playing a fiddle tune. La 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 la. And we're going to stress the shuffles. They're going to be louder than the single notes because the shuffles are then going to start to provide the rhythm. Fiddling is for dancing, yeah? Absolutely. The core of fiddling is dance music. So we have to have loud beats. People have to hear the beats so that they can move to the beat. I always tell all of my students, Grandma's got to dance. If you're playing and Grandma can't dance to it, then you need to fix your playing. So here we go. The same melody, my friends, with a shuffle. And before we get started, if you're brand new to this and this is the first time with me, welcome. It's great to have you. Nice to have you on board. Just practice a shuffle bow like... And you may or may not need to nod your head to accentuate physically the shuffle, the accent on that shuffle, but make them loud. Okay, so practice that as long as you need to. Stop the video. Walk around the house, amazing and delighting your family and friends with your shuffling. Here we go. It's the same melody, so we don't need to dissect it. Let's play the whole thing. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and... Well done. Notice that in the B part, I abstained from doing some shuffling and went back into kind of highlight or give a boost to the original melody. I think it's also a real handy trick or a mechanism. It's a real handy mechanism for creating a little bit of pull and push, give and take with the rhythm, with the shuffling. We appreciate the shuffle more if we leave it out of a measure or two. Yeah. So that's why I recommend doing it. I always take note when a good fiddler does that, when they are doing busy rhythm, and then they just take one little spot, usually in the B part, and come out of that rhythm and play it straight. It sort of perks me up and grabs my attention again. Now, we move on to the intermediate or even late intermediate. We're going to do a notey fiddle tune version of this. There's going to be maybe even a couple of accidentals. There will be some bowings and some rhythm. The first thing we're going to do is without the slurs, without the accents and the stresses, just straight bow this expanded melody. There we go. Let's together. And since we're at the intermediate level here, I'm not going to be calling the same fingerings and note names. You can, of course, watch and follow along. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and... Fantastic. Let's play that phrase one more time, my friends. Ready, and... Very good. The next phrase is... and then just a scale. So phrase 2 again. Ready, and... Phrase 3, as has been with the entire song, all the different versions is the same as phrase 1. Same drone strings can apply as well. Let's do the repeat of the A part. 1, 2, we know what to do, and... Fantastic. All right, it's time to put in the slurs. We call this a Nashville bowing. Slur 2, straight 2, slur 2, straight 2, slur 2, straight 2. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and... Now for the B part, I am doing the same kind of mechanism. I'm going to start the B part with version 1B. All right, but I'm going to add a little bit of a intermediate level ornament, which is the unison, the fourth finger on D and the open A, which is... well, that'll be part of my Sally Gooden fiddle video one of these days. So we're going to add that, but we're still hearkening back to the... and that should kind of wake the listener up a little bit. So let's do that again. And then... I put in the old lullaby and good night. And I use a little scoop. And when we get into the advanced, there's a neat ornament that we've heard, advanced fiddlers play countless times. So that's why I'm doing the old lullaby and good night to set ourselves up for ornamentation later on at the advanced level. So let's take that first line again. To ready hand. Nice. The whole B part again, my friends. 1, 2, ready, and... Awesome. And as always, I hope you enjoy the ornaments. If you can do them, great. Tell everyone I taught it to you. And if not, just know that osmosis will work, and eventually you will do those ornaments and way cooler ornaments that are, that's part of the craft. We all just keep building up the craft and furthering it. And then we're just going to end with the same A part. 2, 3, ha. Wonderful.